I use Canvas through the UNT website, University of North Texas, and I use Blackboard as well as Zoom.
How did studying for a test at home differ from being on campus?
It was a lot harder just because I really couldn't immerse myself in a environment that was not distracting. I found myself often, going to play on my phone or going to lay in my bed, and it just was kind of hard to kind of stay focused on that. I feel like it kind of impacted me a bit in a wrong way.
Yeah. What did you have to do when you were told to move off campus?
So basically it all happened pretty quick. I mean, within a week, I basically had to pack up my entire dorm room, and I pretty much packed up my car and then flew across country within the same 72 hours. So it was very quick and rapid. There was no time to really process everything.
Yeah. How long did you have to clear out your dorm?
So I had about 8 hours to clear up my entire dorm. So I had to be checked up by 5 p.m. that day. So I worked very, very fast and very hard to get that dorm cleaned out.
Last question. Have your teachers been easy with work outside of school? Why or why not?
They have actually. Yeah, most of my professors have been very lenient. I haven't had a professor that was, super critical of, the work we were doing at home. They were very understanding, and they were actually lenient, and I think I got some better grades because of that.
Is it easier to work from home or in an office? How come?
Both. It's easier to work from home because I don't have to commute, and I can get more work done without having to deal with all the travel, but I don't get to deal with other people and work with my colleagues, so it's a little harder.
Yeah. How has the virus affected your business?
It's affected us because our customers don't have, or more, the amount of money they have to spend, and their priorities have changed as a result of the virus.
What is your biggest concern for your job right now? It could also just be about your business in general, like the biggest concern for the entire company.
It's just adapting to what's going on now. It's being able to respond to the changes in our environment, the economy. So it's just, yeah.
How do you think life will change when you go back into New York City?
People are going to be more open to working remotely, not having to be in the office. I think it's big. And then, customer meetings, not having to do everything in person. Things can now be done virtually.
And do you believe you'll go back into the office when you're originally supposed to? Why or why not?
Probably will, yeah. But I'm not going to go there as frequently as I probably want to do. But I don't think it's necessary.
How has the virus impacted the job application process?
The job application process has gone strictly online. There's no longer any type of networking events I can attend in person or hand my resume to. So when I apply online, I actually had to sign up to get statistics to figure out how many people were applying and what was the percentage of me being able to get the job.
Do you know anyone else who has had trouble keeping or getting a job during all of this?
Yes, as a matter of fact, a lot of people that I graduated with were looking for jobs or summer internships if they were still in the MBA program, and a lot of internships were canceled or they were not able to get a job, and some people have been furloughed from jobs that they really wanted or the jobs that they were promised upon graduation, those offers were taken back.
Oh. What kind of job are you looking to do, and how do you think the virus will influence that?
Well, my degree is in marketing and strategy, so I was definitely looking to use some of my background in design to go into a marketing field, perhaps in branding or some other type of strategic marketing with a creative to it. And anyway, I don't know how this is going to change things because a lot of the work is remote. And when you work in a marketing capacity that deals with creative teams, they prefer that you work with people in person because a lot of what gets done is through teamwork and through idea generation working together. So I think it's more difficult, and a lot of companies are reluctant to hire for those types of positions right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that in the future, near future, they start looking for people with my skill set.
Have you done any interviews during quarantine, and what are they like?
Yes, I've done a few interviews with recruiters. I've had several recruiters reach out to me through LinkedIn. The interviews are generally over the phone, and sometimes they might be over Zoom or WebEx. Mostly they want to know my qualifications and tell me a little bit more about the positions that they're recruiting for. The problem is, a lot of times recruiters have a very wide pool of applicants or people that they're looking at. So far, I haven't been able to fit the criteria as specifically as what they're looking for, so it's been kind of difficult.
And what is the difference between a phone interview and an in-person interview?
So a phone interview, you basically have very specific questions, and it's less conversational because the questions are similar to what we're doing right now, whereas an in-person interview tends to become more of a conversation where even though they have questions, you end up talking about other things, and maybe the conversation goes in different directions and then back to what the interviewer wants to figure out about you. But they get a better sense of your personality, who you are. Also with body language, you're able to say some things, whether you're turning to them, smiling, or just your level of comfort, so that they can gauge if you'd be a good person for the job.
It's recording right now. It's recording.
What the heck? Okay, so I have to apply for jobs strictly online, and I'm concerned because when I apply for a job...
Go. Mom, it's recording.
Sorry.
Stop. Go.
Do you know anyone else who has had trouble keeping or getting a job during all of this, and what's their story?
Alright. Go. Alright.